Okay, part one. Why has the male sperm count gone down dramatically in the last 30 years?
Who understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Who understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Who understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Who understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Who understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Who understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Who understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Who understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
On the Joe Rogan podcast, where she talked about her new book, Countdown. She says that if you look at the projection, sperm count in men is gonna reach 0 in the year 2045. That's only 2 decades from now, which is a very scary idea to think about. Here are a few excerpts from Dr. Swan's website. Worldwide fertility has dropped more than 50% over the past 50 years. A man today has only half the number of sperms his grandfather did. In some parts of the world, a 20-something woman is less fertile than her grandmother was at 35. Homo sapiens already fits the US Fish and Wildlife Service's standard to be considered an endangered species. It's also been noted that the testosterone in average men has been declining by about 1.2 to 1.3% every year since the 80s. Even if you are not worried about having children, poor sperm count is associated with overall mortality and chronic medical conditions. So having good sperm is just a sign of overall vitality and health. So why is sperm count decreasing? Why do men have less quality sperm than they did in the past? So here are some of the main causes of low sperm count seen in research. Smoking and tobacco are associated with reduced sperm count and motility. However,
why are we here?
2019 study found that sperm concentrations were higher in subjects who have smoked marijuana at least once in their life. Excess alcohol consumption. Alcohol has a detrimental effect on semen volume. Moderate alcohol consumption, as opposed to daily consumption, appears to not have an adverse effect on sperm. In fact, one study found that semen volume and sperm count was higher in men who drank 4 to 7 units a week, compared to less than 3. So you probably don't want to get hammered with 4 to 7 drinks in one night, but instead have like 1 drink every other night or so.
Give me a keg of beer.
Flame retardants in mattresses and foam furniture have been shown to lower male hormones and sperm count. It has also been found to seep into the food supply through animal feed, thus ending up inside the meat. That's why most of the factory farm meat tends to be more estrogenic, and the same applies to these full-fat dairy foods, because, cows, they're injected different drugs, and they tend to have also higher levels of estrogens and these xenoestrogens. Junk food does lower sperm quality and tends to promote obesity, which is also causing lower testosterone. However, not just the food, but the fast food packaging itself may lower sperm count because of the plastics found in wrappers and packaging. You can also get exposed to these xenoestrogens by touching receipts. Drinking water in a lot of US cities contains PFAS, or also known as forever chemicals. They're linked to increased risk of cancer, reproductive problems, and organ damage. You probably don't want to be drinking bottled water either because of the xenoestrogens in plastics.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water.
Too much heat, especially around the testicles, can reduce sperm count. That's why having a laptop on your lap has also been shown to reduce sperm count. Watching TV or sitting in front of a computer for too long has the same effects, because you're in this compromised position. Sitting with closely approximated legs is one of the biggest reasons for overheated testicles. So as a guy, it is healthier for your sperm and your hormones to be sitting with your legs apart.